that this is going in the video, right? Like everything you're doing right now is part of the podcast.
I don't care. I was just looking at something.
I feel like every video you're like up in there like you're looking in a fucking glass.
I know, but I was just making sure that it's not crooked.
Okay, well, if it's crooked, guys.
I tried.
You know the deal. Welcome back to Down the Dill.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Wind Down.
Psych.
Mm.
If you don't know what wind down is, then...
You ain't real.
You must be new. So welcome.
You must be new.
You must be newer. So welcome. No. Well, I don't know if you guys can tell or not because I got my hair done, but it's like... When you get your hair done, well, at least for me, in my experiences, when you get your hair done, you leave the hair shop looking darker than you're going to in the next couple of days because they tone it up. Hair? Yeah, like my ends are going to end up being like much lighter than this, like back to like blondie. But when she toned me cool so that it like made it look more neutral.
When girls get like their hair done, do you feel like more confident and hotter?
No.
Because I feel like when a dude has a fresh cut, like that's like
it depends.
My peak confidence level is walking out of the barbershop.
Because this time I didn't get my hair chopped. Like I usually get my hair chopped off to my shoulders. This time I didn't. I'm letting my hair grow out again, and I've decided to do that.
To what length?
I don't know. I mean, not too long.
What's the longest you've ever had it?
Oh, it was past my butt.
For real?
My hair was really long.
I can't even like really picture that.
It was this color.
It's been kind of short though. Like
it
the
was
whole time.
Yeah, it's this color, and it was down past my butt, like right here. It was really long. And
guys,
it was
I do want to apologize in advance. I kind of sound a little stuffy, and I might be coughing a lot through this episode. I'm going to try to hit this little mute button so you don't hear it directly in your ears, but just know.
Fuck them. Make them deaf.
I don't know. It's been rough. My cough's been bad.
Do I have my phone? I need to have my phone real quick. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, she's like the showrunner today. She said she got a lot of things to discuss, so I'm going to let her have the floor.
Well, I do. And the first thing I want to say is my big news. And it's only going to be big news if it takes off.
Okay, so this is what you told me. I have a good idea.
Yes. So I have decided.
Can I preface this?
No.
Like, can I comment before? Like, I want to like guesstimate and like kind of give an opinion first.
Well, I haven't even said anything.
I know, that's why. I want to try to guess what it is.
Then you already know what it is, though. That's the thing. Why would you guess it when you know what it is?
You told me. No, you didn't. You told me I have a good idea, but I don't want to tell you through the podcast.
Okay, what?
No, go. If I already know.
No, you tell me then.
I was going to say, I hope it has nothing to do with crochet.
No.
Okay, cool. Then I don't know.
And if it did, then that would be a dog.
Guys.
No, we're not getting into that.
I'm not going to ruin her business plan.
We're not getting into that. That was a private conversation you and I had. I was just bouncing ideas off, which apparently he thinks is a horrible idea.
I don't think it's a horrible idea. I think it's bad execution.
No, this is different. This is different.
It ain't original.
And I've already kind of talked about it already.
Okay,
so
let's
I've
see
already
where
mentioned it, I'm pretty sure. But so this month, well, next month actually, everybody knows I'm fitness training. Okay, we've heard enough about it. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I get it. But next month, I want to do like a domination December type thing. Like
was a good idea the name?
Yeah.
I do like the name. I like that a lot.
Like a domination, like domination December.
I do think that you should do domination December because that's cool because it's obviously alliteration. Yeah. But I think that just domination in general as like your fitness brand.
I know. I've already thought about that.
Could be dope.
Oh, I know. I've already thought about that. Don't you worry. That would be my name. Because of my name is literally in it. Dami is my real name, like my real nickname. But I've been going by Dom more. But anyways, domination. But that's also in it. And I don't know if I would do Dami quotes or Dom quotes nation, whatever. But either way. So I want everybody who is listening to participate in my Domination December. It is going to be a 1 month long fitness thing that I'm going to create. It's going to be an at-home based guide. But you can go to the gym and you could do whatever the fuck you want. I don't even care if you follow my guide. This is for a guide if you don't know what you're doing. It's to get you motivated, to get you going. It's not going to be like cut out, cookie cutter, like do this, 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 this. It's going to be very broad. Like you need to hit like, like.
So you're basically going to put out like
like
4 workouts a week. You do
thing.
them at your own pace. It's not like you do this Monday, you do this Tuesday. It's like
no,
you fit into.
And
your
it's
schedule.
gonna be just I don't really quite know yet. I have to think about some things the next couple days and start writing some stuff up. I want to make like a flyer type thing. Okay. I only want to take 30 participants maximum because I wanted people to have good chances of winning. If you do win. Yes, if you do win, you're gonna win either your choice.
I wasn't saying I won in. I was raising my hand for a question.
Oh, yes.
Is this a free or a paid challenge?
It's going to be a paid challenge, and we'll get to that. I want to talk about what you're going to win first, though. What you would win is... I have a question. What's your question, Dylan?
I was going to ask how much it was, but continue.
I told you we'll get to that.
That's why I put my hand back there. I just said don't forget.
I won't forget, but put your hand down until I'm done talking, and then you can answer, or then you can ask questions. When I say, are there any questions, you can ask me if there's questions. Hand down, Dylan.
Can I use
Stop.
the restroom?
No. It's May.
Okay.
That was hard. I'm sorry.
You guys saw that.
I just whipped the shit out of him. But anyways, okay. So if you participate, you will win 3 winners. You're choosing of gift, or I don't know if I'm gonna pick for you. It depends. But I really think you guys should
rank them different for first, second, third.
No, because I think they're all equal. I think it's either gonna be Gymshark gear, so a total outfit. Everything is approximated around $100 if you win.
Another question, man.
So it's going to be Gymshark gear. You can pick out what you want. You can tell me what size you want. Whatever. I'm just going to buy it online, send it to you as a gift. Cool. But you have to post a photo in it and tag me and say why you got it and all that. Or I can send you just a cash prize, like $100 Venmo, Cash App, whatever. That's cool too. But I still want some recognition.
You put $300 on the line.
Yeah. And then the third person is...
it's the paid challenge.
Or the third option is going to be... Exactly. Or the third option is going to be a gym membership, like 2-month payout, pretty much, of your choosing. So you pick whatever gym you want to go to. I'll put down the first 2 months for you to get you going. Once you're going, you should have enough drive to keep paying to go. It's not that much money. If you eat out or anything like that, then you can pay for a gym. But yeah, so that is what I want to do. I'm working on drafts. I've already recruited a couple people. Like I said, I'm only going to have 30 people. So I really
already got participants.
Yeah. Like I'm making this draft, like the next couple days I'm off. I'm probably going to drop the flyer like the first Sunday of the last week of November. So your birthday? Is it your birthday?
No. The 28th would be, which is literally the day we leave for Cancun.
Oh, that's not good.
We have service in Mexico. Like, we will have complete service in Mexico.
Will we?
Yeah. Remember when we got off the boat? You have AT&T too, right?
Yeah.
They run in Mexico, Canada now. So, like how every time we get off the boat...
And even if I don't start the challenge until, like, midway through December...
You should drop the flyer on my birthday anyway. If you want it to start... Honestly, you should drop it ASAP.
I know that. I need to work on it.
You should have it dropping the same day that this drops, which is the 14th.
Okay, so that gives me...
So when you're hearing this...
Friday. I can do it Friday.
When you're hearing this, registration is open.
Yeah.
Hit the link in the description.
That's why I got my homie here to help me out. So yeah, so I need people to sign up though, because if I don't hit this 30, like I want to get bigger is my goal. I want to get out there. I mean, I don't have to hit 30, but I've got to be at least 20. I need at least 20 people participating.
Honestly, if you could get 10, I think that's a really good start.
Yeah, but to spend 300... I mean, what's 40 times? That's $400. So I'm still pocketing 100.
You just gave away the price point.
What do you mean?
You haven't announced the price yet.
Oh, I was going to do 40 a person to enter. 40 a person to enter. And I was going to throw in a free macros calculation based off of your fitness level already, your BMI, all of that, for free if you want it. That's all I'm doing, though. I am not going into depth about macros. Like, this is not a personal training service. Like, my personal training services are different than this. This is just a basic guide competition. I don't give a fuck what you do, how you get there, what you eat, what you work out. I'm going to give you guys a basic guide, but I don't care if you do it or don't do it. You can go to the gym and run for 10 miles. Like, whatever it takes.
You think that one of these people who haven't worked out in the room run 10 miles?
I don't know, but this is just a guide. But I want you guys to do whatever you want to do, whatever it takes to look good, and whoever has the most progress.
Are you giving them any workout plans?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be a workout plan involved.
It's just like no extracurricular. Like, I'm working.
But it's gonna be like, okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a set workout. So I'm gonna tell you reps, movements, all that, and I'm gonna include links to movements because I think it's rude to not. So there will be links on how to do these movements. whatever. Form is obviously essential.
I think you should film them yourself, you know? But that's just me.
I'm not doing that right now.
You save them. It's a library. Then you have them forever.
No, that will come down the road.
Movements don't change.
I have so many links already for my other clients that, like, I have them racked up already. So there will be links. But when it comes to, like, the cardio portion, it's just going to be, like, however many minutes of cardio. Like, intensity and all that's up to you. Like, obviously, the more intense you go, the
better chance you got at that prize.
Yes, the more you're going to win. And this is just the first one. Like, eventually, if this does ever take off, like, the prizes could get huge.
And shit, yeah.
The prizes could be big. Like, I don't know what they're going to be. I mean, we'll see down the road, but I don't know. This is just a start because I really think it'll be fun. And I'm excited to see everyone's progress because that shit gets me going. But yeah, that's my thing.
This guy I work with, he actually hit me up this morning. I was like, hey, I meant to ask you, like, how's training going, this and that? Because, like, he knows I'm running a marathon. He, like, just graduated, so he is doing a triathlon. He's doing an Ironman.
Okay.
Which is like a full, which is like the 2-point-something mile swim, 120-mile bike, full marathon. He has never done an endurance event in his life. But he's from New York, and this one is it's like Ironman Lake Placid. So it's like one of the most iconic Ironmans like that there is. Mm-hmm. And I guess his uncle passed away, and he had ran it like every year. And it's like he's doing it like basically like in honor of his uncle, which I think is super dope. And I was like, send me a link to your race. Like, you got me intrigued. I've already been thinking like that I kind of want to get into a triathlon. Eventually, I'm just down the road. Yeah. Like, send me a link. And he's like, I actually think it's already sold out, but I'll send you the link to all of them. You know how much money it is to run a motherfucking Ironman?
$500.
Times 3.
Really?
This dude paid $1,500 to do all that.
And he's never done one before? Or anything like that in his life?
No, I mean, granted, he does have 7 months to train. 8 months to train. It's at the end of July. So like, he has a long time. But like, he told me like he's only been running like a couple miles a day right now. He's just trying to like get in the routine. So that's why he was talking to me this morning about like my training stuff. I was like,
that is hard.
I was like, say less, bro. I said, I don't like to share this out, but follow me on Instagram. I said, I just don't like anyone. I don't like to have other people from work because nobody need to see how much I run on the clock. And he just laughed. I was like, but if like you really want to see it, I said, and then he started hitting me up. He said, what the fuck, dude? He said, when you were messaging me this morning, you were already at the gym. I said, yeah. Like, cause he was in New York, so it was later for him. And I was talking to him like 6 o'clock here. But I did not know it was that much to run a fucking Ironman, dude.
I have no interest in that.
Like, my marathon was 200, which is expensive for a marathon. Like, marathons are usually like, if you get in early, like,
well, like, what are you paying for? Like, I get for yours that you're paying for because you guys have food trucks, you have a shuttle bus.
No, but 100% of my proceeds are going to a fucking.
So that's what it's for. It's usually for a charity.
Charity, yeah.
Okay.
But usually, I mean, you gotta figure people put on the event. Like, they shut down cities for these things. Like, they gotta pay police and stuff to be there. Like, these are big events. This isn't like just running a little 5K. Like, that's why 5K is like $20 to register. But then they pay for
even that though. Like, what are you paying for? You're just running on the land.
In a 5K, you're basically paying for like the medal and the shirt.
Like a 5K,
you get a medal and a shirt.
It's a couple miles. Like, 3. Why do you have to? Right, I can go run 3 miles right now.
And you could. It's running like in arranged races is more of a community aspect, and to see like how you stand up against other people, like because other people do that. And like, so marathons make more sense because you have to qualify for different races. Like the Boston, you have to be a sub 3. So like that, you're like paying to try this. And what I really think the marathon or the Ironman one is that it's like, we only want serious people. Because think about the amount of people that would sign up for an Ironman and then probably just be like, fuck it. Because it was free. I'm going to cancel. I'm not ready for it.
Right.
And then other people who wanted to get in, now they don't have a spot.
Right.
You hear that?
Yeah,
I had something in there. I don't know what it was.
Suction.
But so that makes more sense. I like why. But 15 is a lot still. Like a couple hundred is going to weed out the people who want to run an Ironman and don't.
Yeah, that's
$1,500. Which I can't imagine the logistics that go into planning that though. You got to route out 120 miles on a bike. A marathon. It's all not on the same course because you don't want to get run over by a bicyclist.
That price point makes more sense than me paying $20 to go run a 5K. Like, that's ridiculous. That, like, you're doing a marathon or a fucking triathlon? Is that what it is?
Not me. The Ironman.
No, him. That I mean, I'm sure that there's like, are there prizes
For
people who play?
Isn't it like a cash prize?
I mean, like, but they've got to be giving out stuff. Like, some of the money has to go back towards that.
If you're like the top 5 people who finish an Ironman, you're probably sponsored by a bike company or a shoe company or someone. Like, a lot of these people make livings off of just doing endurance events. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I had to get on Alex's level, and then I start going for sponsorships. Why doesn't he do it? I mean, he's
Dylan's friend. He's like a fucking crazy runner. He runs hundreds of miles.
Yeah, he's ran 100-miler.
Like, oh my God.
100 straight seems intense. And
that seems like the end of my life. Like that.
His was like a last man standing, so you had to finish 4 miles every hour, or you were out. And it was just the last one to keep going wins. So like, it could be 100, it could be 300.
Who won?
I don't know.
I want to know how much.
But like somebody big drove, like someone like that he knew and like followed and stuff was coming to his race, so he already knew. He told me, he's like, I didn't win. Like, there's like a big runner coming. So like once you're in the community, like you start to learn like who people are. But so actually, I'm not gonna say this because I don't know, and it sounds dumb of me to even not know. So like I don't want to. It's about like this New York City marathon that just happened.
What marathon?
There was a marathon in New York City. Like it's big. It was televised.
Okay.
And so this is where I feel stupid because I don't know how this works. So I don't really know like the actual anything around it. But this girl supposedly set the American like record for the course, like 2 hours 24 minutes, whatever.
Okay.
But in the same post that she shared that, she said she got 5th overall in the race. So how would the person who got 1st overall not set the course record? That's why I was so confused.
Maybe she's the first girl.
But it didn't say first girl. It said first.
Maybe they meant to put girl.
First American. But now I'm saying out loud, maybe
she wasn't American. No. Maybe they all weren't American.
That's what I'm thinking. So maybe first, but I don't know.
Yeah, the rest of them weren't American.
I could easily look into this, and I'm sure no one listening to this knows the answer.
You have heard it right here. The other 4 were not American. They were from other countries. That's the only thing that makes sense there.
I don't know. It was very confusing for me to read, though.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what it is.
This sucks, man.
So, yeah. Dude, while I was getting my hair done, she kept knocking into my ear.
Okay.
Like, it was accidental, but she kept hitting it. And for all you guys that don't know, not think any of you guys know this, I got my cartilage double pierced, like,
I swear we've talked about this on the podcast.
Over a year ago.
Because I was over the fact that you kept bitching about it. I swear we've talked about this on the podcast. We had to have, bro.
I don't know, but over a year ago, I got it done. Oh, my God, I think I fucked it up again.
Okay, so finish. What do you mean fucked it up again? What did you do to it today?
Well, she hit it, and then like this, it made like, whatever. She kept hitting it, and so she like pretty much knocked it out. And I went to the bathroom when my hair was done, and I look at it, and it's like pretty much hanging out. So I take it out, and the amount of time I waited to take it out and like get it going, it closed up already. So I'm like sitting in the bathroom trying to get it back in. I couldn't get it in. I was so mad. So I get to my car. And I like force it in, and then just blood starts gushing down my face.
Why would you do that?
Because I wanted it to go back in. So I shoved it back in. I paid $50 for this, man.
You haven't wasted $50 on something.
No, I have, but I want it. Like, I want my ears to stay in. I like them.
Oh, you forgot about my question from earlier. I just remembered.
What?
Is your challenge women only?
No, it's everybody.
Oh, in your domination, you have guys?
Men, women. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Cool. Okay, so my birthday's coming up.
I understand.
Which actually, for these people, it is a week from today, a week from this air date. So the next one will probably do my gifts, which means we'll have to do my gifts early if you want to do them on air.
I do.
But I want to do it as a vlog. I wanted to open gifts as a vlog for my channel.
Oh. Well, then you can do that.
But either way, my birthday's a week from today.
You could do that. I mean, I don't care what you do. I just thought it'd be cool to kind of do them on the podcast. But do it for a vlog. It's fine. There's not that much.
Okay, cool.
It ain't that much.
Well, I am thinking about getting a tattoo for my birthday.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting?
I don't know if I want to say it out loud yet. Like on air, because I don't know if I'm going to yet.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it off air. But I'm thinking about just setting a tattoo appointment for my birthday and just getting it done.
Yeah, you should do it. I'll go with you. I'll get one.
Oh, yeah, you are off my birthday.
Would you get one?
Cool.
I want one. But you should look into it, though, because I don't know if you can go in water after getting a tattoo. We're going to Cancun.
I think you'd have at least a week. I think it's a week. That's why I would like to do it on my birthday.
I'm pretty sure it's over. I'm pretty sure it's like a month or something.
No fucking way.
To go type in how long after getting a tattoo can you go in the ocean?
Okay.
Because I'm sure the pool's there. They might have ocean water. I don't know.
It says, can I swim is one of the first things. And it says you should wait for it to fully heal, which can take 2 to 4 weeks. It'd be small. It wouldn't be anything huge. So I think it would heal fast.
No, you think that. They don't, though. My fucking little ass one right here.
Mine would just be...
For a good 3 months was peeling, nasty, dry.
Mine would just be like a word.
Oh.
So like it'd be script. It would be text. Like that big.
On your chest right there?
Yeah.
What word? Now we're doing... You pretty much gave it away.
I would like to get Mama's signature off the card that she left me, which is like the last birthday card I'll get from her. Right there.
On your heart.
Like, yeah, over it. I always used to fuck with her and tell her that I was going to get a portrait of her over my heart because she is so against tattoos. And she would start going off. You should get
one where her hair looks real good.
Yep. I used to joke that I was about to get a full-on portrait. I was like, I'm going to keep it over my heart so I have you forever. I've been telling her since I was like 12.
You should, but not her whole thing.
But no, that's why I would just get her name. And like that she signed in like the last card. Because she, for those who don't know, she knew she was dying, obviously. And so she wrote out birthday cards in advance.
And Momo is his grandma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that one.
Yeah, Momo is his grandma.
But they probably put that together.
She passed away like recently, a couple months ago.
In like April. Damn. Yeah, because it was before he moved. It was like 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Wow. It feels like yesterday.
I know.
It was cold that day. That's why. It was a cold day.
Yeah, it was
I was dressed not for the occasion.
But yeah, so I'm thinking about getting that there. But that's why I don't want to put it out there, because if I don't, then I look like a little bitch.
Right.
I'll open it up and get it today, and then it'll be healed by Cancun.
You should do that, or you should wait till we come home. Like, either one. Okay. I don't think you should get it on your birthday, though. Either you go and get it soon. There
because it'd be cool. Like, that's how I would have revealed it.
Fine.
But now they know, so it's revealed.
Well, that's fine. But I'm thinking, like, smart here. I don't think you should go, because that would suck if it messed up anything we plan on doing in Cancun, because it won't be healed in a week. Like, it will not be healed in a week. I'm here to tell you that now. It'll take at least 3 weeks, because it scabs over and then it peels again. Like, you don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
If you fuck it up, it'll look like shit, and then you're gonna have Momo's shitty ass thing. It will look horrible. Like, you want it to look good and clean.
You think that's a dumb idea?
No, I think it's cute.
And then nobody can tell me shit because it's sentimental, even if it does look like shit. Because her handwriting ain't good. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and on her, when she was dying, I was on her deathbed. That's rude.
It was literally on her deathbed.
I know, but
actually, that one might have been written at the kitchen table still.
I know, but she was still probably having trouble.
R.I.P.
Yeah, sad. She was cute. I don't know her that well, but she was cute.
All right, so you're the showrunner.
She liked me, though. We got along. First time I met her. We were just sitting there chopping it up.
You want to know, like, a real view of my grandmother?
What?
This might be offensive to you. My dad might even be mad that I put this out there. I'm not going to put it out there.
What?
So, obviously, old hillbilly white chick.
Yeah.
When she first found out that I was dating you, she asked my mom about you or something. My mom was like, oh, yeah, she's Vietnamese. And she visibly like,
I don't care.
That's insane to me, though.
That's an old way of thinking.
She hated my mom for being Puerto Rican. Not like hated her, but like until like she met her, it was like she was some fucking other species.
It's not a big deal to me. I faced racism my whole life.
But my mom told me that, I was like,
yeah, it doesn't. But
it doesn't go away eventually. Like we all.
No, it never goes away.
Every one of her grandkids brought around some kind of other race. Like, what are you freaking out about?
It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if they're part of your family, because my grandparents or grandparents in general say, well, I have black grandchildren. You are still racist.
That's the worst thing.
Just because you have one black or 2 black or 3 black grandchildren that you love because they are your family, don't fucking tell me you don't wish they weren't black still to this day. Like,
damn.
No, seriously, though. Like, if you're racist, and that's it. Like, you can sit here, you can say you've changed. At the end of the day, what happens in here can't change. It can.
Yeah, I was like, I don't agree with that.
People think just because I'm not saying it out loud.
But no, just because I get what you're saying. Just because you have them in your family,
because you're not verbally saying it doesn't mean you're not mentally thinking it. And that's the same thing. Like, you're racist, you're racist.
But I think that is what most racism is the fact that they just are unaware that, like, they're real people. Like, they look at them as this other thing. Like, and then you get to know one and you're like, oh, it's another person.
Every race, because there's a fair share of bad people. It doesn't matter what color you are. You can go to any country in the whole wide world and there are bad people anywhere you go. You can go anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Just because it doesn't have anything to do with race.
I agree. You don't got to tell me that.
Yeah. But for people who are racist, I'm here to tell you, don't be. But anyways, no. With Momo, that doesn't shock me. Because she met me and she liked me, and that's all that mattered. Right,
that's what happens. And that's what I'm saying, is that's how most of it is. You just
if I would have walked in there heavy accented up, she would have been like, okay, no.
Okay.
But because I didn't.
I wouldn't have been with you.
I know.
Dude, I couldn't.
I know.
Because I would fuck around and you get offended.
Oh, yeah.
I fuck around now and you get offended.
Because it makes me mad.
But I'm obviously not racist. There is such thing as a comment, like... the thing is, it's about the relationship you have with that person. Like, yeah. Because I have black friends that I could say the most racist shit to, and they take it as a joke because they know that we have that rapport.
You know you care about them, and it's not real. And that's one thing. That's fine. I mean, people.
So what are you offended for?
Because
if I do this voice, like I gotta do the voice on there, because then all that's gonna do is just get clipped, and there that is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be the one to clip it, and I'm gonna put it up there. And
or they're gonna put you next to me, and now you're gonna be on the same thing. Now you're getting canceled.
No, I say listen to the podcast, and then you won't be canceled.
No, but they don't do that. Yes, that's what happens with people who get canceled. They just get a little clip out of context, and it gets released. No one goes back to watch the full thing.
Don't cancel me, because I didn't say shit.
It don't matter. In this day and age, it don't matter. If you were here and you were present and you didn't say anything, in the 5 seconds that they saw,
well, I'll clip it.
It don't count.
I'll clip it to this point. Shut the fuck up.
Good luck.
You asshole.
Good luck.
There, I'll clip it to that. I'll just clip those two back to back.
Good luck.
Dude, oh my god, I'm losing circulation. Sorry, there's something on here.
What the fuck are you doing?
There's a piece of hair in it. It's irritating me. Anyway, so yeah.
Turn the mic up a little. Like towards you. There you go. Much better.
Sorry, we just took a interlude.
Well, they know. We said in the first one that we only have so much video we record that we have to stop it and go back in.
Yeah, so
plus
here we are.
You definitely see the cut. We're probably sitting in different spots. Like, I probably have my arm up and odds down.
Anyways, but yeah, so we are now going to start doing a little segment, and we don't have the name of it yet. And we've been bouncing ideas off, and I'm not going to say the name I wanted it to be because we might use it for something else.
We will use it for something else because if you wanted to use it since we started the podcast.
I love it. I think it's such a fucking cute name, and I think how we can do it. I have good art for it.
I don't know why she loves it so much, honestly. It's not that I dislike it. It's just...
I just think it's cute, but the way I want to do it is like I want to have... Remember Cartoon Us? Yeah. I want to have Cartoon me.
I know. I already know where you're going.
Using a guillotine and chopping your head off.
Okay, that's worse than what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you meant like maybe just chopping like a little,
or like a knife. But I want to like I was gonna have your head there.
I thought it'd be like a block of wood with you like smacking a knife down into it.
No, it was gonna be a guillotine, like chopping.
Wow, that is rude. Which, speaking of those cartoons, I'm gonna need that one in my head because I'm trying to make a cool little donut thing for this vlog segment I'm about to do. Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, we want to make a segment where we just talk about TikToks that we've seen or that I've seen.
Yeah, because I haven't been looking. But after this week,
I found 2.
I'm not on TikTok that much. Like, I just don't randomly open it.
Dude,
Jacob actually just sent me 2. Jacob sent me 2. So I'm going to start doing them. But you can't get offended by TikToks that I bring on here. They're not mine. Some of them are just funny as fuck.
But like what you're choosing to show shows who you are as a person.
Yeah, that's my comedy, but it's obviously on TikTok.
And that's fine. If that's
millions of likes.
If that's what you want to represent as a person, then that's what you want to do.
If there is millions of likes, it ain't just me.
You will not see anything on here offensive coming from me. You're just gonna see pure comedy, people falling, people crashing shit, and funny shit. And the one I
can't promise that for me.
It's so funny. But if that is what you choose to show on the podcast reflects you as a human. That's it. Like,
cool.
So
you know me as a human.
And that's fine, but they don't. And I do know you. And some of the things you do piss me off. It's not like I sit here and I'm like, oh yeah, I love every single thing about you. I don't. There are some things. I still love you, but there are some things that I could do without, obviously. I'm sure you feel the same way about me.
Yeah, most of it.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I ain't worried about it. Okay, so back to the TikTok segment.
Well, we're going to display the TikTok like right here too. So like you guys
are going to see it with us because we got video.
But I guess those of you listening aren't gonna see it, but we're still gonna like reenact what happened.
You're gonna hear it
we're
though.
We're gonna recap it. You should have had these way more prepared than this. You're like scrolling through your camera roll looking for shit.
Got them. Well, I had to screen record them, so we had them.
All right.
Okay.
Let me hold it so I can put it them. Well, I guess we don't need it by them.
So here's the first one. You can hit play and just play it.
You know what it is?
Yeah. So there's a little girl in a circle. Just watch the video. Are you ready?
What is this mom thinking?
She's trying to stop it. She's trying to get her out.
Stop it. She's running the opposite way.
No, she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to stop it. She doesn't know what to do.
It was just stopped and she starts crawling again.
Oh, wait. I did that on accident. Yeah.
They could have easily got out right there.
I know. Oh, there she goes. I think she's just joking now, but just wait. She's trying to get it back. There's like a point to it. You're supposed to get it back. I was cracking up, dude.
Okay, I'll be real. I thought that child was going to get injured, which honestly would have loved 100 times more. That's like wholesome fun. That's like America's Funniest Videos. I want to see shit that's gonna be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
In the bed, like I watched it 3 or 4 times over again. If you just rewind this and watch it a couple times through, you'll notice something different every time. And
she 100% was fucking with that kid because she could have got her out of there like 3 times.
Oh yeah, I think it was all just a joke. It was funny. And then this other TikTok. Well, where is it? It's right here. This one is crazy.
Girl, you know you can say folders in your camera roll.
I'm just playing right now. Yeah. Hello, this is for Laurel. I just want to say, fuck you, bitch. You stupid, dumb bitch. You're not going to talk to me like this because fuck you. And I quit. Fuck you and suck my dick.
She got Target, I think.
Yes. Who the fuck you think she is?
Yeah, I swear to God. Wait, God. No, y'all don't understand. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm here. What's up? I'm here. What's up? I picture these here too.
Is that him?
That's Andre.
What was the other dude's name? Laurel?
Laurel. It was a girl. And if you look at the comments, she says she's been making racist comments towards her. If anybody in her shop or anybody in her store speaks Spanish, they get in trouble.
I was legit.
They're not allowed to speak Spanish.
I was about to say, do y'all want to play a game called Guess That Race? And guess the race of the chick who fucking said.
Yeah.
Because I could have guessed she was Hispanic.
Yeah.
I didn't need to know her boss was making fun of her.
No, the boss said that she was like, we can't speak Spanish in our workplace. Majority of us are Spanish speaking. And
she also sounded like a white bitch who wanted to be ghetto. Like a hood white bitch. She could have been that. I know. I saw the picture of her first.
This is for Laurel.
But as soon as she started speaking, I was transported back to Lorraine.
And then we think of, this is for Rachel, you stupid whatever.
Oh, that used to be my shit. That's honestly probably top TikTok of all time for me. Because I don't watch that many. That's up there. Hilarious. I did that shit for so long.
But yeah, those are my 2 TikToks. And they were much funnier when I was laying in bed. But that Target one was crazy. When she quit like that.
The Target one is like.
Imagine being in that Target.
Everybody feels like that. I feel like in a retail job, like you gotta feel like that.
But she said she
got balls for
that.
But
she was commenting on other stories saying like, or other people like would ask her like, you know, like what did she do to you, whatever. She said she made me cry multiple times, and then she made me cry today.
Okay, she sounded way too tough to be that big of a pussy. She made me cry.
Yeah, she was like she just like embarrasses you in front of other customers and just like calls you out and like makes you feel like shit in front of other people. She's like, and then I had it. She's like I don't know what she did exactly.
I want to see what that other girl. Laurel or whatever the fuck her name is.
Laurel?
I want to know what she looks like.
That's the manager.
Yeah, I know. I want to know what she looks like.
I don't know.
Because not like, she has to be white, right? She'd have to be
You
white.
would assume.
But that name don't sound white.
I think it's Laurel.
Oh, she just said it.
She said Laurel.
She said it like Jay Quellen.
Yeah, I think it was Lorrel. I think you would say Laurel.
Laurel is such an ugly name.
Yeah,
I would be so Laurel.
I think of Laurel. Yeah, it sounds like a mouthful.
Yeah, it sounds like you have marbles in your mouth.
It sounds like a mouthful, Laurel.
It literally sounds like you have marbles in your mouth.
It does. Like someone just shoves something in your mouth. Laurel.
Like, I'm about to name this episode if your name is Laurel. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Laurel. From the challenge, is that what you're about to say?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds you of?
Laurel. Yeah. She was crazy.
You called her a bitch? I
I didn't like her. She was too aggressive for my taste.
She is aggressive. I think she's on like testosterone or some shit.
Yeah,
she's on something.
She's always ready.
You're not just that fucking roided up, ready
she
to
was
rock.
mad. She's like, yeah, she was mad. Remember Nia?
Naya?
Yeah, she was good.
She ain't on no more.
Oh yeah, because she
fucked the Jordan's dick.
She pulled his pants down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
How you get?
It's funny.
How did you get a lifetime ban for that? But Jordan only got a 2-season ban for telling Jemmy she had that Down syndrome face.
Because that was mean to pull his pants down and to pants him like that, and that was mean to be. She like sexually assaulted him.
3rd grade boys do that. Nah, she was making but the 3rd grade boys do that. Say, look, you got a little.
She is not a 3rd grade boy. She's a grown fucking woman on TV.
Like,
you don't do that. You don't behave in that manner, and especially with all people, Jordan. One hand Jordan. Just kidding. It's so mean. I'm just kidding. I was just playing along with it. No. But him, like, he's like the most egotistical asshole. Like, fuck him. Who cares what he says?
Whoa, that is my goat.
No, I don't want him coming back.
Oh, he'll be back.
I don't want him to come
back.
back.
And I cannot
though.
wait.
But if he does come back, I want Tori there.
And I almost said Esteban, but his name's not Esteban.
Emmanuel.
That's his name.
Esteban. Oh my god. Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Ramirez.
Keep going. Keep going. There's more names in that.
I don't remember them. From
Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
While we're talking about the challenge, you might as well tell them we're about to start.
Yeah, so we're about to start a challenge podcast.
But you know what that means? 2 of these.
But they have all stars.
Starting Thursday.
Yeah. But I want our challenge podcast to not be right here.
It will actually have already be started.
We
can do it on the other couch.
I want it to be like a sitting down, like way more casual.
We could literally do it, like just put up the little tripod on the table in the living room. Because that background, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You just leave it up. Or it'd probably be a lot of work, but we could try it. Edit out the background, like just drop like a challenge logo.
I mean, we can leave it as is. Our background's cute out there.
Yeah, I think it's bad.
I'm worried about it.
I was just saying, I think it'd be cool.
I think we should change it up, though, like for the challenge. Anyways, challenge podcast. We want to start one. We'll do like a weekly recap, what our thoughts are.
The main season is almost over, which is definitely like the more exciting season. But Dami wants to get started earlier, so we might just do All-Stars.
We might, but we might not.
I feel like a lot of the people are either from last season or people we know. So, like, it's not like last season where, like, some of them, like, I had to get reacquainted with, and you had to meet for the first time.
Yeah.
I think we are going to know a lot more about this time. You know Mark's not back?
Who's Mark?
Mark Long. He made it to the end.
Oh, yeah, the blonde guy?
He was the whole one who pushed for All-Stars to be a thing. He kept saying, bring
Why
back
didn't
the
he
OGs.
come back?
I don't know. I don't know if he wasn't asked back or, like, if he just chose not to come back.
There's got to be something there because there's no way he's not coming back.
Right. So I don't know. So I really do want to look into it. But, I mean, we got Laurel. We got fucking Derek's back. Is Derek back?
I don't know. We got Kahada.
Yep.
Is Anissa?
No.
Nehemiah's she shouldn't back. Be, though. I feel like if you were actively participating in the other challenge, you aren't considered. I agree. And that's why
Darrell said that he'll only do All-Stars. He said he can't be away from his family for 3 months at a time. He's like, but All-Stars is like a month. I can get in and get out. Like,
so Darrell's only going to be on All-Stars now. Yeah. No more regular challenge.
I could see him coming back for like a big season.
He was never going to win.
Like a 40 or, Darrell has like 3 or 4 wins.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, Darrell.
Does he?
Yeah.
I've never seen any.
Yeah, well.
That's probably before I started watching because he lost it then.
And you got to think back in the day, you had a lot of team wins, like 4 people or like 8 people.
Yeah, that's
like,
different.
Where now, like, we saw a 4-person with War of the Worlds too.
Right.
But
I'm excited for this season.
But I think that this is probably going to be a 3 or 4-person win.
I'm excited for this season. This season is so good.
Yeah, it is really good.
I wish we started.
Oh, God. Spoiler alert, guys. Well, if this is a spoiler alert, you're 2 weeks behind. I don't like talking about it because Corey went home. And now, like, you're talking about how good the season is, and I just got depressed last week, and now I'm back in a funk.
Yeah, Corey went home. But in his defense, his elimination challenge was stupid.
Yeah.
Once never do that.
Now that I know everything about it, and I think now that he knows the motherfucker was a surfer, he would have chosen differently.
It makes sense. I didn't fully understand whatever.
Me either.
That we'll save it for a challenge podcast. We can talk about everything more then. It's about to get really in depth. I'm excited for it.
Me too. That means you gotta put your phone on and pay attention to the fucking challenge.
I better put notes on. I gotta put notes in though.
You better get a fucking notebook.
Or my iPad, just write it.
I don't trust you.
I could get a notebook. You're right. But yeah, so the last thing we want to talk about is probably the biggest thing going around right now in social media is the Travis Scott Astroworld thing, whatever the fuck it was, festival. But before we get into this, I know I can be very opinionated and very like harsh, but I actually have the more days that have gone by, because at first initially I was like, okay, fuck Travis Scott. I couldn't even listen to his music on the way to work because I felt some type of way about him as a person. But the more that I'm letting it fester, the more I think there's way more to blame than just him.
Which is why I told you initially.
And if you don't know what happened, so Travis Scott was performing at a music festival in Houston.
It was his festival.
It was his festival, but he had multiple people there. He wasn't the only performer.
Right.
But he was there performing. It was the Astroworld Festival. He's from Houston, so like it's his hometown. It was like this big thing. And people, if you've been to Travis Scott concerts or know someone who has been to Travis Scott concerts, you know it gets rowdy. It's
honestly
just,
like a rock concert with like mosh pits.
Yes,
and shit.
it's like just what he attracts, what goes on at his concerts.
It's his fans.
My sister, she went to a concert at House of Blues. This is way before Travis Scott became big at all. Like it was like when one of his first songs ever came out. She was there. He was just headlining, opening up, and he was like hanging from the ceiling, climbing on different shit, bouncing around, jumping on the bar. She said that he was acting like a fucking animal. So from the very beginning, he just has always been like this hype performer.
I saw him when he first came out like that too.
You know, like get people worked up. But so he had this big performance, whatever. The fans who went there were being fucking idiots and like were like rushing the VIP. So they broke down these like half-ass barriers. They were just metal gates.
Yes, the metal thing that every concert has.
Yeah, it's just metal gates. Like pushed them down, but like people who were running in the beginning were like getting pushed up. So like it eventually.
Bless you. I'm out here muting when I cough. You just sneezing in the mics.
I'm so sorry. I sneeze a lot. Allergies. Anyways, so they're rushing this gate, and this was just one of the first stampedes that I saw.
Stampedes.
So, yeah, because there was multiple, but this was one of the first ones. Is when they rushed the gate, and like the first people to hit the gate weren't able to get through. They obviously were just going up trying to push on it. Well, everybody's running, so then eventually the gate topples over, but those first people are now down on the ground, like getting like trampled, and people, you can like see the TikToks of people like trying to pull their friends out of this like crazy fucking like pile of people. People get out of it, they're like can't breathe, and then they're just like tumbling, and then they just keep running. So that was the first thing. And then so during his performance, he's performing, and there's one girl, and there's a TikTok going around, and it's viral, and I have it here, and I don't know if you've seen it or not. Did you see the girl in the background?
I haven't really watched any TikTok.
Well, there's a girl trying to climb on stage.
Which maybe I saw it if it's like a video that's been up somewhere else, but I don't know. Let me see. And then I could put it up too. That way, because if they haven't seen it, we'll just...
Yeah, there's a girl climbing on stage, and you can just see. She's like telling the producers, you guys have to stop the show. Like someone is dead in the crowd. Like you need help. Like they're trying to get help, and like obviously Travis can't see them.
Right.
But something should have been done. Like it wasn't just his fault. It's production's fault. It's everybody's fault.
This dude probably can't hear because he has those headphones on. He's like, what the fuck are they saying? Like, get out of here. But eventually, whoever grabbed him had to say something. But did you see that over the radio, they weren't even talking about deaths? Have you seen this? I just read this right before you got home. They were calling it Smurfs because they didn't want anyone to hear them saying dead or deceased, like security over the radio. Which isn't Travis' security. The thing, it's the venue security. Like,
right.
And that's where that's what I was going to say, because you were real upset about when it happened. I'm like, if he knew and he didn't stop the show, that's fucked up.
But he did know. And that's what I was getting at, because there's footage of an EMS car, blue and red.
But that don't mean they're dead.
They're in the back doing compressions. Like, they show Travis Scott up right above them, 15 feet in front of them. He's sitting there doing the fucking robot. Like, and there's an EMS car, a full-ass car, red and blue lights, 15 feet away from him. And they have somebody on the back of the car, and there's a guy trying to bring someone back to life. and he is just, there's people on top of the car, on top of the EMS car, dancing and like riding, like putting their middle fingers up. It's just like crazy behavior. That's kind of fire. It's not,
dancing
though.
on an EMS car is kind of fire.
No, but imagine that being me in the back of the car and you
obviously.
Out.
But what I was going to say is, just because he was above him doesn't mean he really knows what's going on.
Oh, he noticed that.
You know how in the moment he's performing for tens of thousands of people. You're not just looking at one person.
You can't see fucking red and blue.
Even if he did, it's not like he had to.
But he stopped shows before.
So
he thought someone took his phone in the past, and like he like stopped the whole show. Like the whole show was at a halt.
Where? At a smaller place.
It doesn't matter though.
All I'm saying is he may not have noticed.
And it might not have been him, but someone should have stopped the show.
And if he did, if he did know and he didn't stop it, it's fucked up. But it's still not on him that they got hurt.
No.
There's a lot of other factors at play.
It's everyone's behavior. They should never have had that many people packed in a small area like that.
That's how fucking festival. That's just how the music industry works.
I know, but God, there were so
You want to go to music festivals. What do you think it's like?
That's changed my mind.
But here's what I was going to say.
That changed my mind.
So the youngest people, there was 8 people who died. I don't know if we touched on it
14.
yet. 8 died.
But the 14-year-old died.
A 14-year-old and a 16-year-old died. Those are 2 teenagers. And an 8-year-old was injured. That, to me, is like, maybe not 16-year-old, but the other 2 is like, your 14-year-old was at this concert by himself. Like,
you cannot blame
an 8-year-old?
You cannot blame the 8-year-old for dying at this concert,
I'm blaming the parents with who let an 8-year-old go to a concert by himself.
How do you know their parents aren't there?
8 years old, you're going to take your kid to a Travis Scott concert and be close enough to, if you're the parent and you know Travis Scott, you know how that gets in there. You're going to tell me you bought standing room only at the front with an 8-year-old? You shouldn't even be allowed to take an 8-year-old to that event.
But you don't know where he died at. You don't know if he died. No, but you don't know where he died at because where
else would he have died? At the back?
The people running through the gates. You didn't see that.
That's what I'm saying, though. He had to be close enough to be in that area. Like, those are different. They're sectioned off the general admission, VIP.
He might have been with his friends, hanging out with his friends.
8
Parents
years
were probably
old.
there, though. I mean, I don't know, Dylan. I'm sure if you read up on it, I'm sure I know the parents had to have been there. But regardless, even if that's still not an excuse for an 8-year-old to die at a concert.
I'm not using an excuse to die. I'm saying, why would you put your 8-year-old in this position?
Okay, what about the 21-year-olds who died? The 22-year-olds who died? Like
they can take care of themselves, though.
It doesn't make it any better.
An 8-year-old doesn't even know how to like make decisions.
It sucks that kids like this, you enjoy his music, you can't go to his concert. You can't go to his concert even if you are his biggest fan as an 8-year-old because you will get trampled to death. Like, that is fucking crazy. That's not how it should work. It should be.
I agree, but he also shouldn't be there.
Like, he targets Fortnite. Like, come on. He's targeting the youth. He targets that audience. Like, yeah, I get it. We're old enough to go there, but you can't tell me he's not trying to target young kids because
8-year-olds is not his target audience. To do raps about drugs and bitches and fucking.
I know.
That is not an 8-year-old audience.
But by doing that whole Fortnite thing.
I play Fortnite. My friends play Fortnite. I get that,
but so do young little kids. Like, I just feel like that's not a valid thing to say. Like, parents could have been in arm's reach. Do you know how fast that kid could have just got swallowed in by the crowd? Like,
I would never take my 8-year-old to a Travis Scott concert.
Coming forward and saying, like, it was horrible. Like, you can't even.
I can imagine people, because you would have just had to see a dead body next to you at some point.
You were smashed. At the point where you can't even take a breath in because you don't have enough air to expand.
Because I did see this TikTok of a guy who said a dead dude was right next to him. And that would be traumatic as fuck.
Yeah. Someone just dead there. It's crazy. So, do I blame Travis? No. I don't blame him personally, but he said he's going to pay for everyone's funeral.
Yeah.
So, everyone who's died, which he should.
And he's also, there's like 40 lawsuits open. He's about to go.
It's
not even just him. It's not just him.
Oh, it's his production. It's everybody.
No, it's the venue, their staff,
involved.
Their security.
It's everybody. Why would you not have more security? Why are you...
They're all like named in a lawsuit. Drake was named in a lawsuit. Like, everyone who was there is basically named in a lawsuit.
It was just crazy. It's just crazy that they let this happen.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, how can you let this happen?
That's what happens. Like, something traumatic happens, and you take precautions later. Like, you know how many festivals they've had, and like But this probably has happened before, honestly. But like how many festivals they've had without incidents?
Like
Like,
Guns N' Roses and stuff. Like a lot of
but
it's
like
happened a lot of times.
This venue's probably like, oh, we do festivals here all the time. Like this is fine. We'll use the same barricades we use for this. Like we got the same security team, this and that.
No,
like,
or you stop having Travis Scott concerts.
It's not like anyone wanted to see 8 people die.
No, but
there's a lot of people to blame, but it's not like it was anyone's intent.
No, but I still think like
there
was one point in time, where the whole audience is screaming, "Stop the show! Stop the show!" Like everybody, it's all you can hear, and they just keep going. It's like, how can you keep going? I just don't understand it. It's like there's nothing that anybody can say that can change my mind. Like I've seen so many TikToks on it, and the fact that during the dead moments, the whole entire crowd is like turned around, like screaming "Stop the show," trying to find their way out of the crowd, but there's nowhere to go. So it's like, what do? You sit there and you hope you don't fucking die. So sad. Rest in peace. So
I've been giving out a lot of RIPs today,
but more people still may die. The 8-year-old is in critical condition.
Yeah, there's like 20 something in the hospital.
Yeah, so I don't know, 8 deaths so far, but
I think they were all the day of though. Sure. So like nothing's happened in the day since. So I feel like most of them have to be on the road to recovery because it's been almost a week.
You don't know if anybody's on life support.
But they gotta.
You don't know if these families are holding on to nothing. I know, but the odds of a few people being like in very bad conditions are high. Even if it is just like 1 or 2, maybe 3 max. Some people are probably okay, just like broken limbs and stuff, maybe broken ribs. But
I'll tell you what, if I have like a broken arm, I'm getting paid.
Me too.
I am getting paid.
Oh, me too. If I have anything broken, I'm getting paid for sure.
You can break like my pinky
because
finger.
there is somebody to blame here. There's a lot of people to blame.
I'll take my money anywhere I could get it. Whoever's taking the blame, because they're all gonna end up paying. Every one of them. And they got the money.
Oh, I know.
They probably pay for it out of what they made off that fucking festival.
Just take it back.
Still pocketed shit.
Exactly. It's sickening, actually. It's crazy to think about. But he's still a good musician nonetheless. And I mean, don't go to his concerts unless you're willing to die. Like that's what it comes down to. If
you know what I was thinking though? He has the craziest fans that like.
But his music is not even that crazy. I don't understand it. It doesn't match his music.
But like his type of fans are the type of people who'd be like, I would die for this shit. Like you'll see that now in the future. Like, I would die for, or like there's people who died probably who were like they're up in heaven right now. Like that's how I would have wanted to go out.
Yeah.
At a Travis Scott concert.
Ew.
It was lit.
No, it wasn't lit because I can guarantee you that was a horrible death. Horrible death.
Yeah, I'm
just
sure it was.
Stepped on nonstop. Oh my God.
Is that the only way that people died was getting trampled?
Oh, I'm sure suffocation. I'm sure heart attacks. Lack of oxygen causes a heart attack.
There had to be like one person in that crowd who has like the mindset of a murderer, and that would have been their time. That's why I want to know, like, what if it's not? Like, what if someone just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill somebody right now?
No, it was. I think a lot of them were probably cardiac arrest.
Wild times.
Mm-hmm. Too. And being trampled. I mean, your
Call
body.
of death, trampled.
That's terrible.
Is that what you put?
No, I'm sure there's something that psychologically happens you could put. It could be even cardiac arrest. I don't know. I just know lack of oxygen will cause a heart attack. So I could imagine a lot of people having heart attacks there because they probably could not breathe.
Can you have a heart attack after, like, if you... No, I guess that wouldn't make sense.
If you're dead, you're dead.
I know, but I'm thinking, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm hungry.
Good, because it's time to eat. You guys know the deal.
Yeah, we got...
like, comment, subscribe to YouTube.
Butcher Box.
Oh.
Yeah, we got Butcher Box. We're trying it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to us. Also, like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube. I just dropped... What day is this coming out? Sunday. I just dropped a Gymshark versus Fabletics haul on my channel, so go check it out. Also, stay tuned or go sign up for my Domination December thing.
Yep.
Please.
We'll put that link below, so it's just easy.
Yeah, just like make sure. I'm going to try to build the flyer here soon, but I need to work on it. I could even maybe get it done tonight. It doesn't have to be much.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, just Dylan Thacker. I have probably a hiking vlog by the time this is out, because I probably won't do 2 this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then follow me at dthack03. You got anything else for him?
Nope.
All right.
I'm hungry though. Gotta go.
See ya.
peace and hair grease and love and happiness.
Is that it? I asked if you had anything else
and
for him.
Smiles and perfect hair. Goodbye.
Sorry, guys.